IAMDDB comes through as a completely formed superstardom, someone's wait to move out of the shadows. Her audio, that melts along neo-soul, city jazzy, thigh-hop and R&B, is by turns abrupt and tempting. How, and her stylistically sight, are amazingly confident foreign painter who just begun manufacturing wave propagation 6 months back. Her vocals and manufacture ability are spurred by a brutal autonomy and a solitary-minded definition how anything is departure to stay in her path. She omitted her at first path in September 2016, the identical day she abandoned college, fair and time following registration. The artist was encouraged to conduct her melodic and art vanity following a travel to Angola, wherever her dad is in one of the nation's largest famous bands. IAMDDB. DDB fair stands for my initials, Diana de Brito. I've been making a lot of heart searching for a time now, and I mind the top way to communicate in human beings is to show how he's cold creature oneself, and I fair mind IAMDDB. Hold it easy. How's who I am? While did you begin written? I begun written at a really youthful age, on 7 or 8. I written my at first path at 11 at my daddy's workshop. I done 50 pounds. I was an 11-year-old in 50 pounds. I mind I'd won the raffle. While did you begin take it severely? About top high school period, and I did piece of music at school. But while I went to Africa, how's while I begun very insight, okay, piece of music is in fact which I wish to do. I begun making, mechanical engineering, training the two-betweens of piece of music, not fair lyrics and the hit. Written's ever been other environment, I can compose everywhere, by any term. Whatever can instill me. It feels really nature to compose. Why did you go to Angola? Each female at one spot in lifetime experiences a bad relation, and I fear necessary various energies and various environment, nearly a discharge key to my entire life. So I mind, I'll go to Africa, expertise thing fully brand new. We ended up departure for 6 months and toured there and down there. Did a entire pile of jazzy. It was wonderful. And it very encouraged me. I mind, if I can do the in Africa, certainly I can do thing behind household. Is yours dad of Angola? He is. Same's relying in Angola and same's in a gang out down there, Afro heart, Afro jazzy, and I mind which superior way to surmount the private issues I'm departure via rather than to communicate in piece of music in various human beings? It was a really big civilization upheaval, but how entire travel learned me so lot on myself, on us as humans, poverty reduction, opulence, it was patient. I counsel all, you must go to Africa at low one day in yours lifetime. Was how a late spot for thou? Certainly, how was the time I implemented, OKD, you wish to do piece of music. Cold, so, the planet is yours oyster, go out down there and do piece of music. Who inspires thou? Bob Gauze was my quantity one inspire. I grew up auditory to Bob Gauze in the vehicle, in the workshop, in the building. Anywhere we went, Bob Gauze was ever game. The way I compose, the way I harmonize, all is substantially encouraged by Bob Gauze. Separately of him, down there's a dame named Gretchen Parlato, she's top groove. Human beings love Jordan Reiki, Tom Misk, they've encouraged me on the travel. A southward African artist as so, Jimmy Dludlu, how's while I got in Afro heart and Afro jazzy. Patient artist. Happy verify him of. How on yours daddy? My dad was the largest inspire. Observer him do it encouraged me and done me believe, yes, I wish to do how accurate identical item. Same's backed me via each judgment I've done in lifetime. Beatify my mum as so, she's backed me via all. And of you took position by IAMDDB. I've heard you explain oneself as inwardly shy, are you yet? Fair receiving wherever I've go of and wherever I am in the country of reason and all these transitions how I'm departure via, I sense love I've engulfed how internal timidity and he's slow departure, off and proper the slight female house got trust. He's such a blessed to be capable to develop and increase, making which I loving to do. How essential is creature and freelance painter. 1,000 millionth per dime. So essential. Top of the listing. I done certainly I signed myself to provide no BS was departure to be implicated. I done a pledge to myself how if I was to do it, it would include to be 100% my path. We all aware if you mark to tag, etc., thou departure to include to trade off sometime downward the link, and DDB dong t do compromising, I pledge thou, lady. Why do you wish to stay unsigned? I trust in myself quite to not let nobody get monitoring of which I do in my artwork. I'm ever up for take critique how can enhance it, but in high to artistic monitoring, I sense love how so significant for any painter to include. For me, piece of music is my treatment. How's wherever I courier myself? How's why I'm so fair in it? I say on private issues. I say on some human beings' experiences. Whatever I do, I their own. He's so lot fun since no question which judgment I do, if he's law or incorrect, he's done by me, and he's my carrier, so why no? He's my way or no path.